Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver. Today is the 13th of May, 2020. It's time to get ready for a couple of things here. I want to talk to you about a video that I put out a little while ago, yesterday I think it was, about the Black Panthers, the new Black Panthers' reaction to this shooting of a black man by these two guys. The title is Hunting this black man down. And I made a comment about the Black Panthers, and I'm getting some very interesting response from you guys, and I want to respond a little bit about that. Some of you are criticizing what I said. One guy said that the Black Panther Party didn't do anything because you got gangs now and all that. And my comment in the video was, why don't these new Black Panther people go out and march with guns in the black neighborhoods where the Bloods and Crips are killing each other every night? Why are they not concerned about the drug dealers in their neighborhood? Why are they not protesting and demonstrating? And it's grown behind me, and why aren't they out there fighting the pimps that are pimping your daughters? It's just a question. If you're courageous, if you're army, don't go down there with little white boys that are scared of you and put on a show. Go and deal with the problem. See, the Black Panther Party started, in Oakland. Actually, Merritt College is really where they started, but okay, prison is where they got the credit for starting. And there were some things going on in Oakland. Oakland was a hotbed of police brutality. Oakland had a population of blacks that had been neglected. They had redlining. You could not buy a house in the wrong neighborhood. I tried to rent a house in the wrong neighborhood. So no. Cops were harassing black people. They were making black men stop and fight. There were beatings and shootings. These were from cops. And the Black Panther Party started as a response to a civil problem. A civil problem. And they had a very reasonable reason to exist, because there were civil problems, folks. I'm telling you, there were serious problems there with the police. The police department, cops pulled up in front of the Black Panther headquarters on Grand and got out of their cars and shot up the headquarters. Talking about a drive-by. And then they circled the neighborhood and came back and got out of their cars and unloaded their weapons on the Black Panther headquarters through the windows. Now, granted, they got arrested for it. The cops got arrested for it because at that time, they hadn't got the memo that we're no longer going to be openly violent against black people. But what the Black Panthers did, and you might not understand this through history, the Black Panthers started patrolling behind police cars in the black neighborhoods. They weren't hostile, but if they stopped someone, the Black Panthers Party got out as witnesses to see and observe. That changed the culture within Oakland. It changed Oakland. Those cops were no longer able to do things under the cover. The media wasn't covering what they did, but the Black Panthers were. The Black Panther Party, some clown said to me online that the Black Panthers, if they were effective, we wouldn't have gangs right now. Clown. The Black Panthers, you didn't have gangs. You couldn't find a prostitute on the street in Oakland. You couldn't find a drug dealer. He wouldn't last long. He wouldn't last long selling drugs in Oakland. The Black Panther Party was a civil rights movement in the beginning. I understand. We can do a video about what happened to them. But the idea of the Black Panthers coming out as a militant group, they were militant, all right. They were militant against police brutality. It was going to stop. It was going to stop. And it did stop. The Black Panther Party of old was about changing things into what you have now. We had won the civil rights movement. We have won the right to exist as citizens. We were fighting for the right to be capitalists. We were fighting for the right to go to school. We were fighting for the right to have our own business. We were fighting for the right to be citizens. Our nation, our country, our state, and our city did not recognize me as a citizen of the United States. We were fighting. I didn't care if white people did not like me. I don't care today if white folks don't like me. I'm not trying to be liked. I'm not a little schoolgirl looking to be asked to the prom. I'm a grown behind man trying to do my bits out here, and I'm competing against the most dominant force in America, white folks. And I'm trying to niche out my little thing for my grandkids. And so today, I don't care who likes me. But the fight in the 70s, the 60s and 70s, was a fight for civil rights. And we did things that we're still echoing through the society. We not only followed cops, we also marched on the state capitol with guns. Now, I wasn't with them for my time, but they marched up the state capitol, went into the legislation with guns, armed. And they did some things at the courthouse. with guns. And that made the state of California start their first anti-gun movement. Instead of trying to listen to what we were saying, legitimate questions, legitimate problems, instead of listening, they decided they were going to restrict us. And there's a cause now that these new Black Panthers marching in the streets with the guns may cause a similar backlash from the state. But folks, don't worry about the state. Don't worry about the government putting on their little anti-gun programs for you. If you vote these clowns out of office, they won't do it. If you still vote for these clowns, you're going to get what they have in store for you. Stop complaining, stop whining, stop being little babies and stand your behind up if you're grown and take back your nation. Stop voting emotionally. Vote for your own particular right to take care of yourself, to take care of your family, and protect what you're doing. If white men were hunting black men, I would be out there now with a gun too. But black men are being hunted by black men. The Bloods and the Crips are killing far more black people than the Klan ever thought about doing. That's the problem. You want to solve the problem? Solve their problem. Black men making babies like they're slave trade, like they're slave breeders. Making babies for masters to raise to make other kids, your kids, slaves to his kids. And you worried about some guy downtown being shot. You the problem, black man. Stop it. So the Black Panther Party disbanded. We could do a video about why they disbanded, what happened to them. But the purpose was righteous. And they got a little out of control. We'll talk about that later. But the Black Panther Party did not take any mess from anyone, and we cleaned up Oakland until something happened. Another video. This is Mason. Stay right or be left. The truth right between the lies, because eternity is a long time to be wrong. God bless you.